Hello, how's everyone doing today? It was a beautiful day in Oklahoma. I like to call it the Goldilocks day, where it's just right. I actually didn't hear anybody complaining about the weather, which is kind of weird because we're usually not satisfied. Usually it's too hot or it's too cold or it's not enough rain or it won't stop raining. We like rain, just not thunderstorms. We love tornadoes, just not deadly ones. And we like the snow, just not blizzards. We absolutely hate the ice. Speaking of ice, I am recently married. My wife and I have been together for 7 years, married for 2. Everyone always asks, are you still in the honeymoon phase? The honeymoon phase ended after the first year of the relationship. I mean, that first year we were having sex every single night. And I don't mean to brag, but my wife's vagina is golden. I mean, I know every man says that about their wife's vagina. That's sarcasm. Do I need to repeat it with quotations and winking? I know everyone says that about their wife's vagina. But seriously, we did everything together. We took showers together. And it wasn't just a sexual thing. It was saving water, saving money. We went to the bathroom together. She was using the toilet, and if I couldn't hold it, I'd go in the trash can. Don't worry, I'd throw the bag away. I'm kidding, actually. I'd make her throw it away. But after that year mark, everything changed. Less sex. We both couldn't fit in the tub, so I just took baths instead. I called it my alone time. I even bought some bath toys, so she would think I'm playing with them. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. I do still crap in the trash can just to make her throw it away. I'm kidding. I take the bag out before I use it. We don't have any children, which kind of sucks because I'd be a really good dad. The closest thing we have to children is my niece, but she lives out in California. True story, I went and visited my niece last year. She's 5 or 6. I don't know how old she is. She lives in California. Let's just say for the sake of the story, she's 8 but reads at a 5th grade level. She asked me, where does Justin Bieber live? I said, oh, not you too. You're 5. Look, there can only be one Justin Bieber fan in the family, and I already have the fever. Uncle TJ, where does he live? I don't know. You're the one who lives in California. You should know. What's his phone number? I don't know. Well, if I ever see Justin Bieber, I'm going to scream, and then I'm going to hide under his bed, and I'm going to say, I love you, Justin. God, you are weird just like me. I'm so proud of you. But seriously, you need to find another hiding spot, because I'm already going to be under the bed with a roll of duct tape and a bottle of chloroform. I'm kidding. I've never visited my niece. I'm not going to pay $800 to babysit my niece while my sister goes out and has a good time. So why did I say true story? Did you ever notice that comedians always say true story before they tell us a joke? I mean, do they think that it's not going to be funny if we don't believe them unless they say true story? You know who else has the same job but never says true story? Preachers. And then they say things like, there was a man named Jesus, and he walked on water, and he turned that water into wine, and he fed 100 people on 1 fish and a loaf of bread. Well, yeah, it's called rationing. Someone's got to eat the tail. But I ate the tail yesterday. Sorry, Jerry. Jesus ate all the good parts. Preachers always start with a joke that always somehow ties in with the sermon. So I was driving around with my grandson this morning. Come up here, Timmy. Isn't he precious? Do you remember driving around with your grandpa? Okay, now go sit down. You're taking away my thunder. So this car cut me off. So I sped up to give him a piece of my mind. But then I remembered John 3:16. For God so loved the world, blah, blah, blah. So I slowed down. Then I noticed a bumper sticker that said Satan rules. So I ran him off the bridge, where he tragically but deservedly died. And that's why God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, because they were homosexuals. Let us pray. Oh, and a reminder, we will be having a funeral for Miss Miller's husband today after service. He was tragically run off a bridge this morning. Why at comedy clubs do they have a 2-drink minimum? And then the comedian has to remind us to tip the bartender. So I have to pay to get in, Then I have to buy 2 drinks, which can't be water, and then I have to tip the bartender. If I wanted to pay to hear someone tell jokes, I just go to that preacher's church. At least they give their drinks away for free, and food. I always go around twice to make sure I get my money's worth. And I don't mean the tithe. I don't put money in that bucket. What I usually do is I take the donation / prayer request / no passer / tic-tac-toe game / spitball ammo. I write a dollar amount in a prayer request. The more outrageous the prayer request, the higher the dollar amount. Then I usually put a fake name, like Justin Bieber, and his address, because apparently according to my niece, I should know where he lives. Thanks for watching, and big deal.